Of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The famous yellow wall stands places in European football. So off we go then.
Alessandro Costa-Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game.
Up he goes! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Park Ji-sung is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Scholes, he has found the way through. Howson tries to clear.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Ekitike. It's come to nothing. Gakpo! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that's aimed into the middle. Big header! Off the post! Goal! Lawns! And it's Lawns who take the lead!
The goal scorer for Lawns after 10 minutes is number 14, Hugo Ekitike.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Lee Kang-in, foot in. Messi. Nicely intercepted. And the pass is intercepted. Ekitike. That is ended up in no man's land. Xavi Alonso. Griezmann, a player who needs no introduction.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Borussia Dortmund really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, played through for the wide man. He's onside. Judge, surely! Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot.
Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Tries to pass it through. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Gakpo. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And a chance!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Lee Kang-in has been caught there, it's a foul. That's going to go a long way. Messi.
Messi.
Really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Very nicely done.
Cross from Rafinha. Messi, who does have an assist to his name.
Now, can they get him away?
Distributed tidily. Now it's Saka.
Saka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
And that's an errant pass.
Saka really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Jisung.
That's good vision. Oh, important interception. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Beckenbauer
Gets a foot in here, looking for the run. It's played through for him. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Shifted it to the flank. Messi. That's an imaginative pass. Good ball over the top. And it's made its way to him. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Ekitike. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's played into the middle.
Well played and well cleared.
Griezmann.
Now it's Park Ji-sung.
And they can counter here.
Messi. Gakpo.
He's in a great position here. Ekitike! And collective relief etched. And the first half is done. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Borussia Dortmund will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And he shoots!
Park Ji-sung
In acres of space out wide. And Batistuta! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Adams. That has been slung wide. Oh, super ball! He's come in hard. Over to the left. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And this is Scholes. Howson. And here's the chance to counter. He is through here. Good play on the left-hand side here. And this is Griezmann. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there.
Scholes!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's Park Ji-sung.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Saka bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 21, Lee Canyon. Coming on to replace him is number 9, Bayer.
And that's a dangerous ball.
Park Ji-sung is always looking to play quality balls.
60
minutes, takes a shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
He's got away.
Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Rafinha. Beckenbauer makes the interception. It's a searching pass. And he's managed to get free. And this is Park Ji-sung.
And the shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Park Ji-sung, substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 25, Griezmann. Number 7, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field, number 22, Donadoni. Number 4, Makalele.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Borussia Dortmund take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Nicely aimed pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Forwards and with intent. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's in plenty of space here. Defending of the desperate variety. And now the breakaway. Ambitious ball here.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
He's found a way through.
Borussia Dortmund surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Saliba cuts it out. Now it's Hazard. Could move up a gear here. Not the most accurate pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 13, Park Ji-sung. Number 10, Messi. Coming on the field, number 20,
Nicely weighted ball.
Nielsen.
Oh, easy pickings
Number
there.
41, Rice.
Aims beyond the defence. Hazard. Cross into the box. Beckenbauer is there to clear. And that's been won straight back. Borussia Dortmund needed that. They really needed it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Into the last 5 minutes.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Spread neatly. Hazard. Hoisted in. That's a decent clearance.
Lens really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, well played.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's shifting through the gears here.
This is the time you need that pace.
Tries to play it through. That's been slipped through. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Borussia Dortmund have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it.
I'm afraid
What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Borussia Dortmund.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So we're up and running. Manchester United have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
That has not gone well. Ambitious ball here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
And this is Griezmann. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Well, that looks a good ball through.
He's having a shot! Goal! Manchester United!
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Aimed beyond the defence. Park Ji-sung gets into a good position. And he gets rid in a hurry.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And there's green grass ahead of him. That has been cut short. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Messi, can he get on the end of this? Now that is a hefty challenge. And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. Shapes to shoot!
It's a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Xavi Alonso, and he was quick to react. There's the crossfield ball. Hazard threads one in. Hazard. Oh, sweet feet.
And one more try! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Hazard goes on a charge down the left. He's picked his way through. Now it's Hazard. Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He has found a way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mbappe! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And he's managed to get rid. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He is just caressing the ball. Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Griezmann. Oh, it's Griezmann! Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, taken with style. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Borussia Dortmund are still behind as we reach out for half-time. He's got away. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's been caught. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, smashing header! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Tries to pass it through. Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. In towards the back stick. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
There will be 3 minutes
Pedri.
added time.
Is there a Messi? He's got a goal! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Manchester United grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Here we go again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
There's the shot! He's kept it out, just.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
He's there to hit it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Corner number 4 coming up here. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Mbappe. This looks promising. Griezmann.
This is the time you need that pace.
He is through here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. Park Ji-sung gets into some space. And this is Messi. Takes a shot! And it's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Borussia Dortmund are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So is this the start of a comeback? Strong running down that left flank. Park Ji-sung takes a look up. Oh, it's played into the area. And that should get the job done. Borussia Dortmund still have the cards to affect this game.
72,306.
Great vision. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Substitution in progress.
They're up to 5 corners now. There's the header! Just off target.
Gvardiol certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitutions taking place.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through.
Oh, really well played.
Serginho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Real chance! And he thumps it clear. Messi on 2 now and looking for 3. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he gets rid in a hurry. Donatoni.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Yamal. Pedri. Messi. Looking for the run. And Batistuta! Swung over. Serginho. Serginho goes steaming forward. Oh, that's clever. It's a goal kick. Can he get it through? And he's in on Park Ji-sung! Oh, the ball's... Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he's quick to get it clear again. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Knocks it into space. And he's managed to get free. Played it... Climbs up big! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's fabulous. Valverde unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Gvardiol puts his foot on the gas.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's very neat. Hazard. Loose ball now, and there's a chase. And the finish! It's in! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Could be danger here. Ball driven towards the far post. Batistuta! He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. And that's it. Borussia Dortmund have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning.